Hi, it's Carolyn Wiseman. Hoping you are just as excited about joining Terra Australis States Assemblies as I am. Today, I want to just share with you the Terra Australis States Assemblies website and just navigate you through who they are and why you should get involved. By now, I'm hoping you've already watched Jay Giles' presentation and a history around the fraudulent birth certificate and what has really happened in history and how to correct that. Terra Australis, also known as Tasa, we're here to guide you and help you with your correction of your political status. So I'm going to share my screen and just guide you through the website initially. And that's all the intention of this quick Zoom is meant to do. So the first thing I want to show you, when you open the TASA website, you're going to be invited to add thy email to receive the TASA community newsletter. I highly recommend you do so. So apart from that, I'm just going to jump in. Just navigating this, bear with me. I'm going to jump in and just show you around the TASA website. And this is just really a starting point. So, wrong button, there we go. So when you log in, it's terraaustralisstatesassembly.com. This is the website. You'll see here the tabs home, which is the page we're on, and that's where that pop-up for the newsletter will come from. So make sure you join that newsletter. Correct your status, and this is the process, how to correct your political status, the process, the documents you need, they're all here. Helpful guides, looking ahead, and then Global Family Group. Now, Global Family Group is about joining the global group, all becoming free living men and women. So I won't go too deeply into that. I really just want to introduce you to the TASA, the Terra Australis website in this presentation. In the resources tab, you have things like Mukunda's blog, that's Mookie, official notices, official events, resources, and some research. I highly encourage you to do your own homework in getting familiar with this website. It's a FAQ and TASA membership. Now, whilst this is joining TASA means we're not registered in the system, there is a membership to TASA. It costs you $12 a year, and really all it does is help you become a member in the website and help fund the cost of hosting that website. So I would highly again recommend you join as a member, pay your $12 and join TASA. So there's the button to do so and become part of that. I already have, and those of us that have reconveyed our status have done so. So just getting through the website, back on this homepage, there is a welcome home. I'm not going to read all this. It's really just to guide you to do your own research and homework on getting familiar with TASA's information. There's a video there, goes for about just under 5 minutes. What is Terra Australis State Assemblies about? So you can click in there. Have a read about, I know that Jay mentioned Anna von Reitz or Anna von Reisinger. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing her name ever correctly, but I know that Jay mentioned her. This is a little bit of a background on her, and she connects us with the Global Family Group. She is an incredible woman, incredible wealth of knowledge, and does do webinars that you can also listen to. So I will connect some of those dots for you, hopefully, through this. So mainly just read and get a little bit of an understanding for yourself. Reread it if you have to, because for me, when I first started, it took me a couple of times to understand some of the terminologies and the depth of the deception and the depth of what we need to do. It's not hard, it's just a learning curve, and it's different to what we've been programmed to know when we were born and beyond. So I just encourage you so deeply from the heart to dig deep. I know you can do this. You've got this. Just dig deep and learn for yourself. So that's a background on that. Why TASA? And this is a transcript from Superior Court Justice Anna von Reitz. And I, again, encourage you to read that for yourself and go through that. Who is TASA? Who is TASA? Small group of Terra Australis state nationals. And we've acted upon our public duty upon the resolution dissolution, of the British Commonwealth with the guidance of Justice Anna. We've developed a simple declaration of political status along with, now we're going to say Anna's 928 package adapted for Terra Australis. And what that package is, that 928 package, is a package of documentation. So don't be frightened by that terminology. There's a 928 and a 528. There's a thing called a G string. You'll learn these, and the package of documents really was adapted for Terra Australians to reconvey our records, to become living sole authors as a natural-born Terra Australis state national. You can read it there. So basically the documents help us to reconvey our political status and become living women and living men as we are born to be. So read all that there. Don't be frightened by it. It may seem like an impossible task, but it's not. And there are many of us now that have reconveyed and are here to help and guide you. What are the 4 pillars of the Assembly? So the Terra Australis States Assembly, we have a General Assembly, and we're just beginning to stand those in different states of Australia. Yep. So General Assembly, then we need to create more. So as more people gather and join, we will create a Governance Assembly, a Jural Assembly, and a Guardianage Assembly. So the first thing you need to do, just focus on coming to the General Assembly meetings or the general gatherings we have and learn, get your status corrected. That's your first port of call, and learn what that's about. So when you become a member, as I said, you'll log into your account here and you'll go from there. The official Tasa Telegram channel, you can join here if you're not already in that channel. Great for news and updates if that's there for you. We also have a link tree, which is a collection of useful links. Let's click on that so you can see the Terra Australis Assembly, Return to Land and Soil, Telegram contact for the official channel, the Global Family Group, the prepaid 528 Prosperity System. Let's focus on that in a separate presentation because for now it will may overwhelm you a little bit, and what we want to do is just get you to feel into this being for you, for freeing you as a beautiful living woman and living man. And at some point we'll talk about the prosperity of where this is going, and it's exciting, so you will want to know about that. Global Family Group, explain a clip. There's the Global Family Group link tree, and Anna von Reitz, a bit about Anna. Yeah, the nut is cracked. Great reading on that one. That is a highly recommend or a must read. How did Anna von Reitz become the fiduciary of the United States of America? Interesting about when the oil plummeted to minus $40 a barrel. Interesting, that one. What does reset mean in the Webster's Dictionary, Acts interpretations, and Romley Stewart's video list exposing the corruption. You could be here for hours, and I suggest you do, but just take one step at a time. Okay, so that's the link tree, and that's all I wanted to share with you there. Let's close that. Whoops, sorry, that's sharing that. I'm not sure how to close it now. We'll just go back to the web page. So there's a couple of link trees there. This is a great read. You know something is wrong when, and that'll open your eyes there. There's a Jural Assembly Handbook. For those that are really keen, you can jump ahead there, and Coordinator's Handbook, which I'm still going my way through. You can donate to Tasa there and continue on from there. So that's all I wanted to share with you is the Tasa website. You can do your reading, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask those in here, the FAQs and contact section, or reach out to someone that may have invited you. Sorry, that is restricted for members only, so you will need to join and then you'll get your questions answered, or reach out to whoever has invited you along or has invited you to join with Tasa. So there are many of us that we're still all learning. It's a big learning curve, but we're keen to help and we're keen to support where we can or find out where we feel unable to answer your questions. Okay, so that's it for today. Lots of love to you, and let's soldier on, shall we?